today's class. We're still under the redox equation, how to balance redox equation. If you have been following a series, we have done that under neutral solution, we have done that under acidic solution. In this video, we'll be doing that under basic solution. And for the basic solution, you need to know that we are adding hydroxyl and water to this equation. Now, let's take the step by step. Step 1, solution. Step 1, you need to divide the equation into two halves. I have aluminium, gives me aluminium hydroxide. And the first thing to notice is that there is 4 hydroxyl, there is no hydroxyl here. So I'm going to add 4 hydroxyl to the reactant side. Now, if I do that, I notice that the hydroxyl is balanced, the aluminum is balanced, but the charge is not balanced. I have a charge of -4 over here. I have a charge of -1 over here. I'm going to find the difference between -4 and -1. So if I subtract -4 from -1, if you press your calculator, you should be having 3. Now I'm going to add 3 electrons to the side with the highest charge. The side with the highest charge is -1, which is this side. So I have aluminium plus 4 OH minus gives me aluminium hydroxide minus plus 3 electrons. Let's call this equation 1. Now I have succeeded in balancing the atoms of element, the particles, the ions of the first half reaction. Let me take another half reaction, which is perchlorate. Perchlorate gives me chlorine. Now in this reaction, I need to first of all balance under acidic solution before I will now proceed with basic solution. And if you have watched our previous video, you will understand or see how to balance under the acidic solution. So acidic solution, I'm adding 4 molecules of hydrogen H2O, 4 molecules of H2O. Why is it 4 molecules of H2O? To balance the 4 oxygen here. But meanwhile, I have 4 molecules of hydrogen at the other side. That's 4 times 2, which is 8. I'm going to add 8 molecules of hydrogen to the right hand side. So if I've done that, I am now going to balance under the basic solution. If I add 8 hydroxyl and I add 8 hydroxyl, my new equation becomes perchlorate plus 8H2O, which will give me chlorine, plus 4H2O, plus 8 hydroxyl. Having done that, I need to see that I have water here, It makes it more easier for me. I'm going to reduce this equation by subtracting H2O from both sides, 4H2O from both sides. And if I've done that, you notice that our H2O will cancel H2O. So my new equation becomes perchlorate, 8H2O, 8 minus 4, that is 4H2O, gives me chlorine plus 8 hydroxyl. Now, over here, I know that I have -8 charge, -1 charge, which is -9. Over here, I have a -1 charge. Now, what is the difference between -1 minus -9? If you press in your calculator, I think that should give you 8. Now, I'm going to add this 8 electron to the side with the highest charge. -1 is greater than -8. So I have 8 electron plus perchlorate plus 4H2O plus 4H2O will now give me chlorine plus 8 hydroxyl. Now I can see that the particles, the atoms of element, the ions are balanced because -1 minus 8 minus 9, -1 minus 8, that is also -9. So I'm going to find the LCM. Let's call this equation 2. I'm going to find the LCM between equation 2 and equation 1. I'm going to multiply equation 1 by 8 and multiply equation 2 by 3. So if I've done that, 8 times by 1, that is 8 aluminium. 8 times by 4, that will give me 32 hydroxyl. And then I have 8 times by 1, that is 8 of those aluminum hydroxide. then plus 8 times by 3, that is 24 electron. Now, let's call this equation 4. Now, let me go to this, this equation. 3 times by 8, that is 24 electron. 3 times by this, that is 3 perchlorate. 3 times by this, that is 12. 3 times by 4, that is 12 H2O. 3 times by chlorine, that is 3 chlorine. 3 times by this, I think that is 24. 24 hydroxyl. 3 times by 8 is 24. Now, you notice that electron will cancel electron. So my new equation, let me use the red ink, will become 8 aluminium. What I see on this side, I write. What I see on this side, I write. 8 aluminium plus 32 hydroxyl plus 3 perchlorate plus 12 H2O will give me 8 aluminium hydroxide plus 3 chlorine plus 24 hydroxyl. Now, if you look at this equation, I have hydroxyl here, I have hydroxyl here. I can reduce my equation by subtracting 24 hydroxyl from both sides. You notice that the hydroxyl will cancel, and then I have my new equation to be 8 aluminium. 32 minus 24, that is 8 hydroxyl. It comes down, perchlorate plus 12 H2O plus 8 aluminium. No, that is going to is equals to, that is the product now, 8 aluminium hydroxide plus 3 chlorine. Now, let's check whether the atoms of elements and the ions and the particles are balanced. For the aluminium, I have 8 times 1, 8. 8 aluminium, 8 times 1, that is also 8. For the hydrogen, I have 8 times 1, that is 8. Over here, I have 8 hydrogen. Over here, I also have 8 times by this one inside this box, that is also 8 hydrogen. And then for the oxygen, 8 times 1, that is 8. And then plus 3 times 1, that is 8 times 1, that is 8. 3 times 4, that is 12. 8 plus 12, that is 24. That is 20. This is 8 oxygen plus 12 here, plus 12 times 1, 12 here. Everything with total 32. So I have 32 oxygen at this side, 32. So over there, I have 8 times by 4. If you multiply 8 times 4, it should give you also 32 oxygen. All right? So let's go to which one again? Chlorine. Chlorine, we have 3 times 1. 3 times 1, that is 3. 3 times 1, that is 3. We have chlorine is also 3. Chlorine is also 3. We can see that the atoms of elements and the particles are balanced. Let's check for the ions. Now for the ions, I have 8 times 1, that is minus 8 for the ion, minus 8, plus 3 times 1 minus 3, that is minus 11. Over there, 8 times 1, that is minus 8, plus 3 times 1, that is minus 3. The ions is also minus 11.